Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on as you get on. As you get on, like and share. As you get on, like and share. Like and share as you get on. Hello, hello, hello. As you get on, like and share. Okay, I'm just waiting. And I am hoping that my palisters are on, but are not showing that they're on. I know there's a lot of you who comes on and don't show that you're on, and I appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. So welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight, I'm going to wait a little because tonight we're going to have some fun. Tonight, we're going to have some fun. Tonight is not a night of re-education. Focus on a different layer of caregiving. So, we're going to focus on self-care tonight. Last week, or probably, yes, last week, I got a request to speak on an issue that as women, we all are going to face at some point or the other. So I'm going to address it tonight in a fun way and hope that you'll enjoy this episode. And I'm also requesting those that choose to come in the chat and let's dialogue and have some laugh together tonight. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, welcome, welcome, come on in. I don't want to start yet, so hang in there with me. Those of you who are on but have not, let me know that you're there, meaning you're not in the chat. So I'm going to hang on a little bit longer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in. When you come in, please, as you enter the palace, please subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't done that. Please do that. And please like, continue to like and share. Share with everyone you possibly can. Someone is dipping in and out, and I know it's rather early. It's rather early, but I chose to come on hoping that there are those that are leaving work or still at home. It's rather early, but the platforms are very, very busy at certain hours of the night. So I coined this time right now to come on and welcome you guys. Welcome you guys. Uh, so let's talk a little bit before I get in the topic. Let's talk a little bit about my videos yesterday. Now, as I explained, and you guys could see, I was driving quite a distance yesterday to get to my church food pantry. Now, the thing about it, except for the time when, I made a turn and the camera fell, I thought that the others going was pretty visible. And when I was outside, but I was so disappointed when I saw how blurry it was. I apologize. I had no idea. I think one of the things that I did wrong yesterday was I did not use my selfie stick. Had I used it, I would have seen the blurriness and would have been able to correct it. So I'm sorry about that. But I'm also happy that there are those of you that liked it and comment, that liked the videos and comment on them, that you could see some of what is done in assisting with food. So I'm glad that there are those of you who still appreciated those videos. I'm so, so happy. And as I said, I'm try to stay very, very busy in anything that has to do with something I'm doing. For those folks who follows me on Facebook, for almost 2 years, I was entering 2 years, feeding homeless people on the streets of New York. Pardon me. I did a lot of work on the streets of New York with homeless people, but now I'm in Phoenix. I was before I think I started in 2017. Started feeding what I call Sunday dinners, just to bring back the nostalgia of individuals having dinners on Sundays. And I did that for quite a while. I was interrupted by the law enforcement officers because I was using plates. And, when they eat, I had garbage bags there. And I gave them garbage bags, some of them to take with them. But, they're going to just throw the plates on the floor. So it became up an issue with law enforcement in that I was creating, my favorite word, a nuisance. And it was costing the city money to clean it up. So I could no longer continue, coupled with a traumatic issue that happened in my life that paused it. So I've always, 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 always. Then I did the blanket drive when it was very, very cold here in January. And I must say again, thank you, thank you, thank you to all of those. Thank you to all of those that participated in that blanket drive. Thank you so much. I tell you, it was really a blessing. I had planned to do videos. However, there were so much people there that I did not do any videos. I believe in protecting people's dignity and privacy. And it doesn't matter what situation the person is in. I don't think it's my right. I don't think it's my right to just go and take videos of them because I'm assisting them. So I was not able to take pictures of the blankets. I mean, videos of the blanket. And it didn't dawn on me at the time to just take pictures of them and post them. Why am I discussing this? Because I have found a great need, and a need that is of a desperate nature. I've had women come up to me and say, I am working, but because of rent or whatever the struggle is for them, low income, Pampers is really a challenge for them. So when they come to pick up their food, they would pull me one side. And I've seen yesterday where they've asked other volunteers that was there if it was possible to get Pampers. So I decided that because I've been so successful with you guys' support, I decided that I am going to do a Pampers drive. Pampers, and they've also asked for female napkins, sanitary pads. So I've decided to come to you, YouTube. I've never done it on YouTube, I've always done it on Facebook. To come to you and ask you to join me in providing Pampers. And I will be very transparent and show the amount of Pampers that was gathered. I cannot guarantee that I will video. I cannot guarantee that. I don't believe that because I'm assisting someone, I should put them on camera. So please assist me in this. I am hoping to be able to have at least minimum 6 boxes of Pampers and feminine napkins to take down next week if I'm able to go next week, Tuesday, or to deliver them to the pantry. So I'm asking you to join forces with me. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. As you come in, please like, share, subscribe. I hope you're able to dialogue with me in the chat. I hope I clicked the button. Welcome, welcome, come in and let's have a chat. Let's talk about stuff. Okay, let's talk about stuff. So yes, my chat is working. I'm so glad I just did a test because my squad is so busy that might not be able to monitor the chat for me. So if you see me looking off a little bit, it's because I'm monitoring the chat and I'm also planning to dialogue with you through this topic. Again, welcome, welcome, welcome those who are coming in. I appreciate you as you come in the palace. Like, share, subscription, and the likes and the share. I need it, guys. I need it to get to where I'm trying to go. I can't get there without you. And I know there's a lot of you who are on other platforms and who are participating on those platforms, and the fact you share your time with me, again, I appreciate it. So let me go back to talking about the Pamper Drive, because this is very, 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 very important to me, because I see the disappointment on the faces yesterday of the mothers. And whether they're working or not, I would help them, but these were people that identify themselves working mothers. It's about the child. It's about covered. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for dropping in. As you come in, please subscribe if you haven't. Like, share for me, please. Welcome to participate in the chat. So I see the disappointment on the faces yesterday when they asked us, and we weren't able to assist them. So it's about the child. So I've coined this phrase. I was thinking about it today, and I've coined this phrase for my Pamper Drive: no butts left behind. So that's what I'll call my Pampers Drive: no butts left behind. And remember also that I'm seeking your assistance with feminine care, okay, feminine pads. So I'm going to ask you, I don't know how to pin, and I'm hoping that someone will teach me soon. My squad is very busy, so I don't know how to pin. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my number in the chat for those of you who want to come alongside me. Those of you, thank you, thank you, thank you for liking. Those of you who want to come alongside me and do this Pamper Drive that I've coined No Butt Left Behind, come alongside and assist me come alongside and assist me. Let's do this together, guys. This is my first time, as I said, doing it on Facebook. But come alongside me, guys. Come alongside me and let's get this done. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. I know everyone is having a hard time right now. Everyone. And I know it takes a sacrifice to do things. So I'm going to ask you to, whatever you can, whatever you can, whatever you can is greatly appreciated. Whatever you can is greatly, greatly appreciated. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whatever you can do, I will appreciate it. So let's I have so far I have commitments for 2 boxes, and that commitment is sure. That person is sure. And one of my family members reached out to me, and my family has always, 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 every drive I've done, they have supported me. Every drive they have done, they have supported me. So I'm taking this time before I get into the topic to really push this No But Left Behind Pamper Drive. And I'm asking you, you could Zelle, and when you Zelle, make a notation that it's donation for Pampers, that it's donation for Pampers. I don't know if you want me to say your name and what you gave. Those things I'm not into. I believe that I'm a trustworthy person. And I believe that, not that if people do that, they're not trustworthy. I just believe that if you're making a donation, that it's given for the cause, and that if you want me to read your name out, I will do it. I will do it. But I will make sure that when I get the Pampers, I'll make sure I probably won't be videoing the people or persons that are getting the Pampers. But if they agree to it, which, again, I don't want to keep being repetitious, but again, I really don't want to hand someone a box of diaper. Well, not a box, because the box holds, when I checked today, because believe me, I forgot how much a big box of Pampers hold. I think it holds 4 to 6 cases of Pampers. So we won't give. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. And as you come in, please like and share for me, please. And please, if you're able to participate in the chat, I need to make sure that the chat is working. So if you don't mind participating in the chat, just say hi for me so I know that it's working. I have those individuals that are always supportive in the chat, and I want to make sure that they're able to do so. So as I was saying, for those people who are just dropping in, as I was saying, hi, Karen, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Jackie Gross. Welcome, my love. Thank you, Karen and Jackie. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. So I have a topic for tonight, but I'm taking a little time. Remember to like, guys, like and subscribe, please. And talking about this need that I found yesterday when I was at the food pantry at my church. I have personally taken on this challenge for myself, something I want to do, because I am always that person who, when they see a need, I am a person that lead by example. So I've put a drive together that I coined no butts left behind, Jackie. Hi, Yvonne. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. So I have coined my drive, no butts left behind. I'm doing fine, Karen. I'm doing fine. I'm so happy to see you. So I've coined it no but left behind because I would like for us to come together as a team and provide Pampers. I'm asking for 6 to 10 boxes. If I could get more, I would be over the moon. I would be over the moon. I have always, always, always done humanitarian work. Thank you so, so, so much, Jackie. Thank you so much. I don't know why it's held for review because I did not put that on. I see it on my phone where it says that the message is held for review, where you're asking people to like, share, and subscribe for me, Jackie. I don't know what that's all about, but thank you so much. So, Jackie, and everyone that is Sharon Walters, good evening, good evening. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on. So I am doing a Pampers drive because I volunteer at a food pantry at my church. And yes, for the last couple of times I've been there, mothers have pulled me one side and said, "Do you have any Pampers?" And then yesterday we got a really overwhelming request. And I took it on myself. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome everyone. Come on in, share, like, subscribe. So I have decided that I am going to come on and ask my Pallisers if they would join me in this no but left behind pamper drive and feminine napkins. So I've put my number up, and my number is 480. I'll keep my number up for those who want to Zelle. Those family members or friends who are watching and know my address, you can go ahead and send your Pampers through Amazon to me. Now, as I was saying, Jackie, that and those that just dropped in, I do have a topic and I'm going to the topic, but I just want to get this out the way. I was saying to those that just dropped in that I am not too comfortable in naming people's names that gives donations to me. Over the years, I've been doing these drives, and folk and my family, my friends have zelled money. And you're hearing me clearly? Good, thank you. So they have Zelled money to me to purchase whatever I needed to do those drive, and it has been spent, and they're comfortable donating to me. For those of you who are just getting to know me here on this platform, what I'm saying to you is if you donate and you would like me to put a list out of your donation, let me know. But it's something that I am not led to do. I'm not led to put your business out there. If you're donating, I appreciate it. And if you want me to put it out there, I will put it out there. But if you don't, I will keep your privacy. Again, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming in. I'm doing a Pampers and feminine drive. Okay, Sharon, glad I'm new. So it shouldn't, but they're all man made, so they will have glitches. And letting me know about the glitches help because I want you to hear me. So, guys, I would really to give will be appreciated. I have 2 boxes already committed, and this individual always supports everything I do. My family Some family members have called already. They have always donated to my drives that I do from to join with me. Join with me. And I know that you guys are very supportive when it comes on to assisting those that are in need. So I'm asking you to do the same for me. I know the relationship is new, but trust me, your money will be spent on what I said it will be spent on. And Yvonne can she can vouch for me. She has known me for years. She has supported me. So she can vouch for me that the money will go to the need. And I will make sure I take pictures of the items, the Pampers and everything, the feminine napkin, only two I'm focusing on right now. We need Pampers so desperately for these mothers. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining. And the topic tonight is this topic was requested. And I really don't remember who requested it. And I hope she's on. But this topic was requested. This topic was requested. Menopause. Now let me say that I am not a doctor. I am not a nurse. I am a professional and I am a woman. So I think I'll be able to do this from the perspective of just being a woman, hearing you guys' experiences and all the nuances that you go through. This topic was done on another platform, and I hesitated to do it, but I was urged. And I have this promise that when my palisters request a topic, I'm going to address it. So, we're going to talk tonight about menopause, and we're going to talk about it in a fun way. Okay? There's, I'm sure they told you all you need to know on that end clinically. So, let's go into what is menopause. Well, according to the Cancer Society and Mayo Hospital's definition, it's a time of life when a woman's ovaries stop producing hormones and menstrual period. Again, the clinical definition, and I'm only staying on the clinical part for a little bit. The clinical definition is a time of life when a woman's ovaries stop producing hormones and menstrual cycle. It is a natural process that occurs around age 50. I've heard people say that. Thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, I've heard people say that they have menopause at 30. I've only heard it a few times. I don't think that's clinically possible. But again, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a nurse. There could be other issues going on there that needs to be checked into. Keep going in and out. Okay, let me bring the mic a little closer. What about now? What about now? Am I consistent now? This is a new system. Let me know, Karen, if I'm still going in and out. I just brought the mic a little closer to me. Let's hope that will help. Okay, so it's said to occur around the age of 50. And here is the important factor: your period must stop consistently Thank you so much, Jackie and Karen. See, I can't do without you guys. Thank you so much. So let me repeat this. Menopause occurs when a woman's ovaries stop producing hormones and her period. Now, this happens at around age 50. Now, there are other reasons why a woman I will, Sharon. There are other reasons why a woman might have intermittent period. But what the clinicians are saying here is that the period must stop for 12 months consistently. That doesn't mean that you have it this month and you don't have it for another 3 months and you have it. No, that's intermittent periods. And if you are young and you're experiencing this needs to be discussed with your doctor. I'm not going to go into those areas. I will go into the nuances. And I want you guys to share in the chat what you experience. What are you experiencing? The symptoms varies according to the individual. And this is something again that should be discussed with your doctor. This is something should be there's a connection problem on whose hand, Karen? Jackie, are you hearing me? Sharon, are you guys hearing me? Are you hearing me? Sharon, I cannot confirm I cannot confirm or deny that. I've spoken to doctors who doesn't see that to be so. Okay, guys, hold on a moment. Let me check. The sound is acting up again. Okay. I wonder if it's the air condition cutting it in and out. Are you hearing me now? Is it better now? 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. So I have the air condition on because I live in a schizophrenic state. It was so cold this morning and now it's hot. Something is definitely wrong with my mic. So I just noticed now that you guys should check your phone first. The way the system is set, I cannot move the microphone. I cannot move it because it's preset. It's preset and it's on a tester, and the tester is showing effective. So let me know if you continue to have issues. Let me know. Let me know if you continue to have issues. Okay, so let's go back. So we're going to talk about the common issues. And again, let me remind you that the opinions and statements that are voiced in the chat does not necessarily is agreed on by Home Care Queen TV or the management of Home Care Queen TV. So what is said in the chat and is not always the voice or the understanding or the agreement of Home Care TV and its management. And let me say again, I am a professional, I am a college grad. However, I am not a doctor or a nurse. So I'm doing this topic hoping to draw some fun out of it and take away the stiffness out of it more so than the clinical aspect of it. Are you hearing me now, guys? Jackie, let me know. Sharon, let me know. Karen, let me know. Yvonne, are you still there? Let me know if you're hearing me. So the most common symptoms is hot flashes. The most common symptom is hot flashes, sleep disturbance, and in some folk, it can cause anxiety and depression. So, for this conversation, what I want is for you guys to, those of you who are 50 and are experiencing this, share with me so that I can assist you. Share with me some of the symptoms. Share with so each other could hear some of the symptoms that you're going through. You keep refreshing your app to hear me. I'm so sorry, but my system is saying it's fine. And as I said before, this system is only 3 days old, and it's saying that the system is working because there's a button that I press and it tells me whether the system is off or not. And here is saying Mike is 100%. Weight gain. Jackie, are you hearing me? Weight gain, Karen. Yes, that's a very common one. Weight gain, and the weight gain, as you heard before, is because the hormones are not the way they were. And in some cases, and I'm going to talk about me and what I've seen in my friends and my family, is that we have a crave. Do you have cravings? Do you have cravings? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. You're hearing me now. So, those of you who are having difficulty hearing, just refresh because this system is a HD 100% definition vlogging system. So I need to know that it's working though. Okay, so let's go back. Let's focus. So the hot flashes, the hot flashes. How many people suffer from the hot flashes? How many of you suffer from hot flashes? Because I have some serious questions to ask you guys. Because as I said, I don't want to go into a doctor mode with this because I'm not a doctor. Princess Rose Doll, you can't hear? Princess Rose, you can't hear? What's going on? You can't hear me, Princess? Okay, so there seems to be quite a few people that are not hearing, and I don't know why. I don't know why. The system is saying it's working. Nobody's hearing me? Jackie Gross, Princess Rose, Karen, Sharon, nobody's hearing me? Oh, Jackie, you're hearing. Princess Rose, you just got on. Are you hearing? Sharon is in Jamaica. I think that's what she said. Okay, you're hearing now because the system is working. I pushed the button and I can't keep pushing it because, okay, so let's go back. Let's focus again. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome as you come in, like and share. Tonight is girls' night. Tonight we're going to let our hair down. Tonight we're just going to have some fun. You're hearing me now. Okay. Tonight we're going to have some fun with menopause. And let me ask you guys, does the men really pause in your life? Does the men pause in your life? Did the men pause? Jackie? Sharon? Karen? Did the men pause? Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome. Don't log off, guys. Don't log off. This system is a remote system. So I can fix it because I have the remote with me. So don't log off if you're not hearing. Hang in there with me. Hang in there with me. Yes. So now everybody's saying they're hearing. Welcome, welcome everyone that just got on. So this is girls' night. This is girls' night. What do you mean? If you're hearing me, Sharon, I thought you were in Jamaica, so I thought you were having problems. That's what I was saying. So, guys, ladies, girlfriends, did the men really pause in your life? Did they really pause? Did they really pause? What do I mean? Okay, what I mean is, Sharon, okay. I thought Jackie was going to jump on that one. Or Princess Rose Doll. I was waiting on them to jump on it so you guys could get it. Okay. So what I mean is your desire, did your desire pause? Did your desire pause? Because the literature says that there is a number of things that can happen, and one is dryness, night sweats, fatigue, Oste- osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is when you lose a little of your stride. Did you go through that? What do I mean? Okay, did your desire, your hot flashes, and that desire change? I don't want to yell, so if I'm yelling, let me know because this mic is very powerful. I have it on two. Okay, Sharon. Okay, Sharon. Sharon says her thing turned straight up. Okay, Sharon. Happy for you because sex is an integral part of our life, and it also comes with a lot of benefits, if I can remember. It comes with a lot of benefit. It was that we can get depressed, and getting those, you know, things flowing can ease the depression. So Sharon says she's good. She's good. What about you, Jackie? Princess Rose Doll, what about you? And I'm hoping that there's no children on the line. I am not going to get, all ranty. I'm not that girl. In private, maybe, but not on here. So for those of you who Sharon is saying that she has some of the symptoms, the hot flashes, we go through hormone changes that can make us gain weight, but Sharon is saying she's still playing full round of golf. That her balls are attaching, and things are going well in that area. So Sharon Walters on a different phone. Great. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Happy that you're able to. So Jackie, has there been any challenges that you face with menopause that, for me, I didn't get the hot flash. I didn't get the hot flash. A matter of fact, I did not know I was in menopause until I think. Thank you, Angela Lewis. Thank you. We're talking about menopause, Angela Lewis. We're talking about menopause. So for me, it was a blood test that I had to do. It was a blood test that I had to do. My thyroids were just out of whack. And I knew it was my thyroid because I felt when I would wash my face. Okay, hot flash and mood swings. We'll go there. And when I would wash my face or lotion my neck, I would feel these little nodules. And because I know that when I feel those, it's my thyroid, I immediately made an appointment to see my doctor. Thanks. Good. Princess Rose, Jackie Gross, Sharon, everybody's hearing. Angela, I hope you're hearing. So I made an appointment with my doctor, and I showed her, and she checked them, and then she sent me to endocrinologist who specializes in, treatment of thyroid problems. So when I went, they found nine. I had nine nodules. So it's while fasting and doing all that they told me that I'm in menopause. I had no signs. I was a little more irritable, a little more irritable. During that time, I was a little more irritable and I couldn't figure out why I'm so irritable. I can be a whiner. I can be a whiner sometimes, especially when I'm very, very stressed. I can be miserable. And my friends and family tells me it's just who I am. I can be very miserable at times. So because of that, I didn't think I was going through menopause. I was waiting, seriously, I was waiting on Dubai to hit me because because I was in Arizona and I just felt the regular heat. And I have a family member. I am glad. I tell her every day, I am so happy that I don't go through that. She gets to the point where she has to change her clothes. She gets to the point where you can't hug her sometimes. Oh, sometimes she's miserable. So I'm happy I don't have that. I'm happy I don't have that. But come on, guys, share with me. Jackie Gross says she has the hot flashes too. She says she has the hot flash too. I didn't get that. And I'm wondering, and I've spoken to my doctor about it. Yes, I get to find out that in the time that I was really, really just hypersensitive and miserable, that's what it was. But I was looking for, the hot flashes and getting out of the bed and changing the sheets and the pillowcase. I didn't have that. But what I had was the for some reason the mood swings. The mood swings were bad. The mood swings were bad. And the other thing, the other signs and stuff that I go through, and everyone is different. Everyone is different. Okay, Angela Lewis says that there are some people who can only wear silk. Well, I must say that there came a time when I couldn't wear a jeans. And because I'm a diabetic and because I have so much nuisances with the diabetes, I just figure, oh, I just need to be free a lot. I love the ripped ones. Thank God, whoever manufactured that did me a favor. I love ripped jeans. So I wear a lot of ripped jeans. But I noticed too, and I always thought it was the Arizona weather, that I am a lot more comfortable in cottons and linens. Silk, no. Silk, it's just too hot for me. So what else do you guys go through? Come on, guys, let's share. What else do you guys go through? Because this topic was requested. So there are those folks that says that their sex life did not change, but the hot flashes were bad, the mood swings were bad. What else, guys? What else? Come on, share up, guys. Share up, guys. What else? So for me, I couldn't take small talks. And I don't know if that's menopause. I think that's just me. I am not a person that can take, I'm not a person that can take small talks. I don't like just talking about nothing. I don't like it. Call me, how are you? How is the weather? I don't know. Maybe I just can't do it. I love substantive conversation, you know? So that seemed to be with the hot flash a very common one. For me, the mood swing, I had so much going on And because, again, because I'm a diabetes and I'm insulin dependent, there is, there's symptoms that can overlap. And I'm very much aware of that. So because these things were overlapping, I didn't take it serious until I developed the thyroid issue. And let me tell you something. I have heard people say, once you go on thyroid, welcome, 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 welcome. Those that are coming in, all my nurses that are on, share your experience and your expertise in the chat for me. Share it. Welcome, welcome, all those that are coming on. Those that are in the chat, welcome. Those are not chatting, welcome. Thanks for joining. Like, share, please, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Yes, depression, anxiety, weight loss, weight gain, all of that is a part of it. However, it's an individual thing how you really deal. Yes, we all go through menopause at 50 years old. However, managing our symptoms is an individual thing. And there are some persons or some individuals that manages it with herbal stuff, and there's some that manages it with medication. It's all about choices and what works for you. Depression, however, should not in any way be swept under the rug. Mental illness is real. And sometimes, 9 times out of 10, speaking to a professional, speaking to a certified, licensed professional, psychiatrist, psychologist, social workers, or even your nurses and your doctors will help. But when it comes on to mental health, there are people, persons, professionals that's what they do. That's what they do. So if you need to have a steak done, you wouldn't go to your gardener. So I am going to encourage anyone who is suffering from depression, don't just tell yourself that it's menopause and ignore it. Don't do that, because it can get increasingly worse. I am a West Indian, and Lord have mercy. The stuff we attach to depression, this stuff we attach to menopause, they're sometimes not true. Yes, my grandmother used to, and I'm not saying she does this because she'll roll in her grave. I'm not saying she does this just as a method of fun. Yes, she probably drank out of the pot instead of a cup, and it worked for her. But guys, we're in 2023. And there's some things that works. There's some things that works. And what I will say to you, whatever works for you and your body, that's what's important. I know for me, because I'm a diabetic and I have to be on a healthy diet as much as possible, because let me tell you something. I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie, but I'm also very conscious of what I'm eating and when I'm eating it and why I'm eating it. If I want some ice cream, and I've said it before, if I want some ice cream, I'm gonna have some ice cream. If I want a cookie, I'm gonna have the cookie, but not the whole cookie store. So I'm very disciplined, but because I am on such a strict diet and I have a dietitian along with my PCP. I have a dietitian, and she comes to the house randomly. Yes, they have to notify me that they're coming, but I just don't stock my fridge because she's coming of healthy foods. That's just me. It's about my life. I'm going to be 63 in a couple of weeks, and I don't want this to be an issue. So eating healthy and exercising. And I know, yes, Sharon, you're a foodie too. And I know that there are foods out there that I use that helps me. And probably this is the reason why I don't get some of the common hot flashes and all those things, because blueberries and raspberries and rosenberries and wheat for me increases my heat, my body heat. And I know this from I was younger. I always say I have my own island. So I know what increases my body heat. So I do them. So I'm not here to tell anyone what to do, how to do it. Someone says low sex drive. Yes, someone says low sex drive. And when we say low, what are we talking about? Because again, having a conversation with your primary care physician can boost that little girl up. Having a conversation with your primary care physician, your gynecologist, your specialist. You see, here's what I really want to drive home more than the clinical aspect of this issue, because we all have doctors. We don't have to suffer the way our grandparents did or our parents did. There is help out there for menopausal symptoms that are not going to affect your health. You and your doctor sit down and decide what's the best treatment for you. We don't have to suffer. We don't have to suffer. As I said, I have a family member that goes through severe menopause. I've never seen it that bad. And I've watched her over the years, and she uses all lifestyle changes that she can to make it comfortable for her. She makes it. So I'm saying that sit with our doctors, talk to our doctors. Talk to our doctors. Don't suffer in silence. Low libido is something that can be corrected with creams and whatever your doctor suggests. Okay? Drinking a lot of water for me helps me. It helps me. Eating my fruits and my vegetables and my salad helps me. Decreasing certain foods, like I said, certain I'm not on one of these diets, vegan and vegan, and I'm not on those diets, and more power to those people that are on it. But I just cut out the things that bothers me. So I'm suggesting to you, if you have not done so, to sit, because self-care is important. Self care is important. Taking time out to do something for yourself. You know, this platform is about caregiving, and caregiving is just not about someone else. A matter of fact, taking care of ourselves makes us a better caregiver in whatever field we work. It doesn't matter what profession you're in, a teacher, a pilot, a housekeeper, a gardener, a cook. Taking care of yourself is so important. It is so important, because if you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to care for your husband, your children? How are you going to care for them if you are not taking care of yourself? So I would encourage you. And remember, a few weekends ago when I took you guys to the bike show with me, there's so many ways for us to take care of ourselves. Getting our nails done. And again, I tell you guys, the only thing I get done is my toes, because my hand is always in water. So I see getting the polish put on my nails. One of my girlfriend tells me, do everything, do the toes and your fingers. It's not about the putting on the nail polish. It's about having your hands pampered. So she says, you're getting your feet done. Go ahead and do your nails too. And I tell you something, it felt so good to have somebody pull on my hand. And yes, Jackie, to have someone pull on my hand and to have someone lotion my hand on my feet. Oh, it felt so good. And yes, it can be expensive, but and it's still good. It's still good. So some of the things or the nuances or the symptoms that we go through with this journey of menopause is just about taking some special time for ourselves, going a 10-minute walk, just you, without the phone, you know. I think I told you guys on another episode, I learned to ride in December because I just wanted something else to do. I'm not running a marathon. I'm just going. I was so impressed with myself. I rode about three-quarter of an hour. And I'm just taking my time. I don't take my phone with me. I plan to go and take you guys with me one of these days. But for the most part, when I'm getting my nails done or when I'm going for a walk, I leave my phone at home. I leave my phone at home. What's going to happen in an hour? What's going to happen in an hour? I'm not a doctor, I'm not on call. So I leave my phone at home and just be in that space. And you know what I'm learning to do? Because I'm an empty nester, meaning that I live alone, I used to like when I walk in the house, I have Google Play going in my room. I have Siri going in the living room. I have another, whatever that one is, going in the guest room. But over the last couple of months, and I don't know if it's because my birthday is around the corner, I'm liking some quietness. And I find to detach from all the medias and all the this and the that in the evenings, it gives for better rest. And when we're well rested, some of our symptoms can be decreased. Some of our symptoms can be decreased. Going out for lunch with a friend and choosing if you want to have a martini or a glass of wine, it's an individual thing. A glass of water, a glass of juice, it's an individual thing. But coin time for yourself. Coin time where you're just focusing on you. And for those folk who are experiencing depression, I would advise strongly that you speak to a friend, a close trusted friend, a close trusted family, and keep have them they will keep, you know, an ear for changes that you're going through. If you used to call them a lot and go out with them a lot, and then all of a sudden you start to isolate, that is something for us to watch and not say, oh, I'm experiencing menopause and this is one of the symptoms of menopause. Because it's listed as a symptom as menopause does not mean that you're going through it because it's menopause. It could be other situations in your life. So if you're experiencing depression, reach out, reach out to someone. Now, there is this fallacy, and I said it's a fallacy, that you can't trust anyone. I don't buy that. I don't have a t-shirt for that one. There has to be someone you can trust. I consider myself a trustworthy person. I'm a very outspoken person. My friends can tell you I'm a very trustworthy person. I'm outspoken when it needs to be. But if someone comes to me, and I guess that's a part of my profession, confidentiality, ever since I was a teen, confidentiality. If someone comes to me and share, it will never be repeated. Never. And I have this mantra that says that if I'm hurting or if I'm in need and I come to you, yes, Jackie Gross, yes, yes, there are trustworthy persons out there. There are. Find one in your circle. You can't trust everyone with everything, but there is someone that you can trust with that thing. I have several in my circle. Praise be to God. I have friends in my circle 30, 40 years. And that's another thing that I find. Remember, this is what I find in my journey through life. When you change, when you're quick to just jump on the bandwagon and say, this person is my friend overnight without trying and testing the water, that's when you hear folks say, I don't trust anyone. Yes, Jackie, you have to find that right person. And just like how it takes time to find a good partner, a good husband, a good boyfriend, it takes work to find a good, trusted, honest, transparent friend. And I tell you, I have those in my life. They come in tears, yes. They come in tears. There are things that I will tell X that I will not tell Y. And then there are things that I will tell J, everything. So we must test people before we, forgive me, vomit on them. We're talking about menopause, so that's a symptom. We must trust people. And I hear this a lot in certain cultures. Oh, I don't trust nobody. How can you live without trusting? Yes, who feels it knows it. Yes. Yet there are people in my life that has hurt me to the core. Family, friends, stranger. But as I said, trusting comes with tears. So if the person that you trusted last year hurt you, you told them about the apple and they went and broke the apple open with everyone. They won't hear about the apple from me. They won't. They won't hear about the apple from me. I will tell you other things, but I will not tell you about the apple because you don't have the capability to keep that information. So now that I know, I will shift, but not because you hurt me doesn't mean I don't trust nobody. No, it doesn't. And yes, there's some people out there, and believe me, I got the t-shirt for that one, that hurt you down to your core. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop trusting everyone. When I say trust now, don't get me wrong. Welcome, 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 guys. Thanks for joining. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like and share. I'm not saying, Sharon, I'm not saying that you are to rush and trust the person again. But as Jackie says, find that person. Find that person. Find that person. And again, let me say this. If there's something in your life that if it comes out, it's going to destroy your universe, your job, your family, The people that look up to you, keep it to yourself and God. There are certain things that should just be between you and God. There's certain things that should just be between you and God. So if there is things in your life that you've been through that is not causing severe trauma, you can't sleep, you can't eat, it diminishes who you feel you are. I'm not talking about those things. Need to be talked to with a professional. A professional. Dump it on them. That's why we went to school. Put it on us. Because the insurance is paying us and your friends don't know us. So when we talk about it, we're talking about it on a professional level to the interdisciplinary, come up with a new avenue for you. But if there are things in your life that you have done that Father God, if you believe in Him, has forgiven you for, and you have moved forward with it, why are you going to dig up that dead person? Let it go. And I think that's why sometimes people say they can't trust, is because the things that we're supposed to keep, we let out. There's some things that is only me and God. Only me and God gonna know about them. Yes. Yes. So you might hurt me with the things that you know will hurt me, but it won't hurt me from something I shared with you that is so deep and so dark that nobody should know but my God. So with menopause, letting go of all these things, letting go of trapping your mind, trapping yourself into thinking that there's no one I can talk to. It makes those symptoms worse, stress. Oh my Lord. When I used to work 12-hour shifts right through the month, I had more symptoms than the textbook. So creating balance and the symptoms, finding the food that works for you and your body, exercising, drinking water, eating your vegetables and your fruits. Find what works for you. Find what for you. Because I I have these running jokes, and I have these. Thanks for coming in. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's truly appreciated on this platform. So I have a running joke, especially when I used to be when I used to work at the prison. I work intense, stressful jobs. I work at the emergency room. I worked at the prison. I work on the street as a rescue social worker with the tag team. And let me tell you, sometimes, especially if I make a mistake on a charting, and I don't want my supervisor to go off, I go, oh Lord, help this menopausal brain. You know, so it does affect us. Stress affects us in every way, but we're talking about menopause. So find someone to talk to, find someone to laugh with, find someone to laugh with. And if the menopausing in your life, speak to your doctor. Speak to your doctor, because we don't have to suffer as women anymore. We don't have to suffer. There's so many, as I said before, there's so many things on the market right now to keep our engine running, to keep everybody flowing and happy. There's so much out there. There's so much out there. And as West Indians, push some of the stuff that we've been told as a child, push them aside, use them for laughter and memories. Because sometimes when I remember, have anybody ever experienced this? Jays, am I saying it right? Jays and Cersei? Have anybody ever gotten those things to drink at certain times in the month? Or if your head hurt or your tummy hurt? Has anyone ever gotten those to drink? And castor oil, those were good for us. Those were good for us. But as we move into, and if it works for you, continue to do it. But there's no way as an adult I am drinking that thing. I drink it as a child because I'm obedient to my grandmother, but I'm not drinking it now. Now I love Cersei tea. That I love. That I love. I love it so much. It can't be too bitter for me. It can't be too. Welcome, welcome everyone. Like and share, guys. Like and share. So I hope, I don't know if the person that asked me to do this live is on, but if you're on, I hope I've shed some light. As I said, I did not come on as a doctor or nurse. I came on as a woman to share my experience and to listen to yours. And as I said, the greatest gift you could give yourself during this journey is sitting down with your doctor and talking with your doctor. And for those who are experiencing depression, you see, let me backtrack because I spoke about depression in the scope that I'm willing to do now. Let me backtrack. Blues is different from depression. If you find that you're sad today, and you're a little melancholy, well, you're melancholy today, you feel upbeat, but at the same time, your mood is not right. And then you're feeling the same way. And then after a while, you start to lose interest, as I said before. Now, losing interest and overeating or stop eating or not sleeping, please, again, mental illness is real. It's no different than I've been living on insulin most of my life. Mental illness is real, like diabetes is real. Take care of yourself. Speak to someone. And if you have a friend or a family member that is in the age of 50, but they're changing drastically, look out for that person. Look out for that person. From what I know and what I reread, menopause can be hard emotionally on some women. It can be very hard on some women. Look out for each other. Look out for each other. When a person say they're okay and you see in their face that they're not, take the time. Take the time. I know it seems as if we have lost that human connection. We have lost that caring spirit. I don't know what it is. We ask someone how they're doing and we just walk away. But if you know this person and you've seen some changes in this person, you've seen some changes in this person that you know this is not Muriel. Tap me on my shoulders. Tap me on my shoulders. And when you do it with empathy and not sympathy. Because sometimes in sympathizing, we say the wrong things. But when we're empathetic, we're trying to put ourselves in that, how would I feel if that happens to me? And let me linger a little longer in saying, that when people are hurting, they don't want you to read from Genesis to Revelation to them. All they need is for you to be present. So if you have a family member or a friend that constantly says, oh, it's menopause, and you know that they have changed and they're saying to you, I'm depressed, but it's just menopause. Spend a few minutes with them. Spend a few minutes with them. Yes, I know you have to go and take care of the child, and oh, I got to go now. But just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Spend a few minutes with them. People like me have been so strong, and there are those people out there. And Jackie Gross, I'm going to allege that you are one of them. And Sharon, I'm going to allege that you are one of them. And Angela, that we can be so strong that people think we don't hurt. Those are the people that we have to look out the most for. So if you know this person to be a strong person and they're telling you, I'm going through menopause, this is normal, I've been depressed for a couple of months, come alongside them and encourage them to speak to a professional. And one of the things we tend to do is to say to people, I'm going through the same thing too. Don't voice that if someone tells you they're depressed, or if someone tells you, I feel so anxious and it's my menopause. Stop and listen, because there's a subliminal message there. The menopause is the cover. The menopause is the cover. The overeating because I have menopause, that's the cover. Let's be a little bit of mercy for someone in our circle. Because taking care of ourselves and taking care of each other makes life better. Makes life better. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for those of you who have come on. For those of you who have come on late, I wouldn't say late. Come on when you had the time. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to recap. So I hope that I've touched on something that create a change, because I'm not just here to talk and get views. I don't believe in wasting my time. Time is money. So I hope that I have touched a nerve. I've opened an avenue, like I always say, for thought. You're welcome, Jackie Drew. I just love how you appreciate and support me, Jackie. I hope one day we get to meet somewhere. Thanks for your support. I've watched you over the platforms, and you are one of the few people that go across the platforms and support. And I love, I've watched you quite a while, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you because I know how major platforms, and for you to take the time to come and share and support me, it has not gone unnoticed. It has not gone unnoticed, every one of you that are here. So as we talked about menopause, as I said before, I am not a nurse. I am a professional. I am a college professional. I have the experience and the t-shirt. However, certain topics are out of my league. I put myself in a box professionally when it comes on to speaking on certain topics. I believe in staying in my lane. Thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you so much for that donation. And I am going to recap and talk about that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Jackie. Yes, you do. I can say that. I wanted to say it before, but I know you understood me. Yeah. So we were talking about menopause, and I talked about it, or on from my experience and what I see my family goes through and what I see my friends go through. And for those of you that share symptoms in the chat, I talked about it from that level. And I will continue to strongly encourage you, if you are going through. Hi, Sharon, how are you? I continue going through severe symptoms, especially anxiety and depression and overeating or not eating, with the heat and the hot flashes. There are stuff out there that doctors can give you, but for some reason we tend to cope with those a little bit easier, it seems. But for the depression and the anxiety, I'm going to strongly suggest that you talk to your professionals, that you seek their support, and you seek the things that are out there now, the medicines and the different whatever you choose to use. Is so many different ways to treat menopausal symptoms. So we're not living in prison. No, because we're going through menopause, we're still alive, we're not dead. We are just going over to the other side of the bridge, and over there looks good. I'm going to be 63 in a couple of weeks. And I think I've done with this menopausal thing as best as I feel. But when it comes on, I know how to deal with it now, because going to the other side, you don't have to worry about your monthly cycle anymore. You don't have to worry about pregnancy anymore. You can play golf whenever you want to now. So there's a good side. You know me, I'm always going to choose that avenue of happiness, because I've been down in the pit. So do not imprison yourself with these discomforts. Speak to your doctor, speak to a friend, go out. And I'm going to say it, you don't have to spend $1,000 to have a good time. Okay, Sharon. Okay. For those of you who don't Zelle, just a thought I appreciate, because I know there are people watching me from different countries. And let me just take this time to say, and thanks to all those who are watching me from Jamaica. And but I need to point something out, and give me this avenue to do this, or the permission to do this, guys. South Africa. Thank you, thank you, guys. If you know how much viewers I have in South Africa, I am so proud. Ghana, thank you. Which is the next one? Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys in Africa. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you. Continue to support it, continue to like, and I hope that as I re-educate and support you, that you will learn something that can help the people that lives there, your family and your friends. Thank you. Oh, Angela, I am so sorry, Angela. Guys, let's take a minute and just send some love to Sharon. She just lost her nephew. I will keep you in my prayers, and I will ask my God to strengthen you and your family as you go through this journey. Know that you are not alone. Know that you are not alone. We are truly sorry. So thanks for allowing me to give that acknowledgement to South Africa. Zimbabwe is, yeah, that's the other one, and Kenya. Thank you guys for allowing me to do that. I appreciate all of you, but I never expected it. I never expected it. I didn't expect much when I start this channel. I really didn't. And Jamaica and the US and everybody that support me, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Not Sharon, Angela. Pardon me. Not Sharon, Angela. Angela, I will say a prayer for you and your family. Accept my deepest condolences. Accept my deepest. You have been such a good supporter. Accept my deepest condolences. And I don't know if you believe in a higher force. I believe in God, and my God will comfort you because I am a testimony of his comfort. So God bless you and your family as you go through this difficult time. So let's recap about my No Butts Left Behind drive. So, for those of you who are just coming in, I volunteer at a food pantry at my church. And over the last couple of visits that I made there, mothers have been requesting Pampers. But when I was there yesterday, it was an overwhelming need for Pampers. Now, I took it upon myself because I've always been one that loves humanitarian work. It's in my DNA. It's in my DNA. I have done so many different feeding programs, food drives, blanket drives, and I have done it on Facebook. I've never done it. Thank you, Sharon. I've never done it on this because, as you know, I'm only 2 months in. And I'm asking for your support for this No But Left Behind Pampers and sanitary pads. I am asking if it's at all possible and you can, could you, I'm going to put my number up again for my Zelle, whatever you can afford, I will appreciate it. I've already gotten 2 boxes of Pampers promised to me, and they will be delivered soon. So I'm asking you, my goal is to get as much as I can, but if it's even 10 boxes, I would really appreciate it. Now, I said earlier on the live, for those who just joined, I said earlier that I have been requesting support in all the humanitarian work that I've been doing over the years. And I have never had to list the names of persons that donate. Most of the people or individual that donates to me over the years are my family, my doctors. I mean, I ask my doctors when I go to them for a donation, and friends, these folk don't want their name published for a donation. So if there's any of you that are on that needs to for me to verify your donation, just let me know, because I will not be willingly putting your name out there. It's just how does it. It's what they do. We are all individual. We choose how we want to run our platform, and I choose not to do that. However, out of respect for you, I will list your name if you want it to be listed. I will list your donation. So again, guys, I'm asking for your support. I know I'm new on the block. I know you guys are just getting used to me, but I can promise you that every cent that I receive will go to No Butts Left Behind Pampers Drive. This is nothing new to me. I have been doing it over the years, and every dollar is spent where I request for it to go. So, if you will, and if you're led, could you please support this project? I am hoping that I'll have at least 6 boxes for next week, Tuesday. I'm hoping. I have family and friends that supports me. So I'm hoping, and I also I'm going to Costco. Costco has them on sale, and God is so good. God is so good. I got my Costco flyer, and boom, Huggies was on sale. $10.50 off per box. So I'm going to go there tomorrow and I'm going to buy my donation. So I'm asking you to support me if you can. And again, thank you for spending this time with me. I know I've been on for a very long time. This is my longest, but I enjoy being on with you guys. So thank you. The other topic I'd like to talk about for a quick minute is for us to continue to make a difference, for us to continue to make a difference where we see a need and we can do it. It doesn't always me. Continue to make a difference in someone's life because it only takes one. And take time out for yourself, especially on this menopausal journey. Take time out for yourself. Make sure you're getting adequate rest. Take time out for yourself. The job is going to be there. Believe me, I was one when I was raising the children. I worked at the hospital emergency room in New York, one of our busiest. 11 to 7. And then I left work. I was living like about 20 minutes from the hospital because I always make sure I don't live far from my job. I'm not one that wants to drive in traffic. And I would rush home, take my shower. I get home like 8 o'clock. Take my shower and go to sleep for half an hour while I was raising the children. And then I have to be on a 9 to 5 job. So I know how it is when we're raising family, that the sacrifices that were working then as they're working now, I wouldn't go that hard because my body's paying for it. My body's paying for it. Imagine working in an emergency room, doing EKG, doing this, doing that, pushing patients from here to X-ray, from X-ray to there, bed 1, switch over to bed 2, take bed 5 over to trauma. And you're pushing and pushing for as much years as I did it. All the aches and pains that my body's going through is from working so hard. So I get it. But take some time. You don't have to go over your budget. Take some time for you. And the menopausal symptoms allegedly might decrease. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for being here with me. And I look forward to your support with my No Butts Left Behind and my feminine pad drive. I look forward for your support. Thank you. This has been Home Care Queen TV, and this also is your queen. Have a good night. If you're not in need of caregiving, there's someone in your circle that does. And remember, caregiving is just not about the other person. It's also about you. Have a good evening. Good night, Sharon, Angela, Jackie, all those that are on that I can't see. Good night, good evening, good day, wherever you are. Good night, Jackie, Sharon, Angela. Good night, guys.